Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Brandon, Taylorsfiresmoke Cooking. Today I want to do a little quick video, a little different segment to my channel, and it's going to be called Smackin or Lackin. What I want to do, I want to take some products, try them out, cook them, and see if the product is smacking, which means it's good, or if it's lacking, which means it's not so good. So today what we're going to be trying, I've got a couple of these marinade packets. This one is a jerk chicken packet, which it does say you can use on chicken, pork, or lamb. This one is a Cajun chicken packet, which again says you can use on chicken, pork, or lamb. So we're gonna use this one on chicken. I'm gonna do this one on some ribs, and we're gonna see if they're smacking or if they're lacking. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this marinade up real quick, show you guys the little quick process, and then we're gonna go from there. So stick by. All right, guys, so what I have here, I have about just over a pound of wings. These are jumbo drumettes. So we got the flats and we got the drums in here. We're going to use the Cajun marinade on those. And I have a really small rack of St. Louis cut ribs here that I took and I split. Now, no, I do not cook my ribs like that. I'll leave them as a slab. But for this particular experiment, I went on and I cut them into bones. That way this marinade can penetrate the whole entire rib and there's no excuses. So I've already got the liquid in each one of these marinades, and for the Cajun marinade, it says half a cup of water, 2.5 teaspoons of oil, 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, and it says it's good for 1.5 to 2 pounds of chicken. So that's what we're gonna do. I've got the right amount of chicken in there, and we're just gonna mix it up real quick. It says that you're supposed to leave this in the refrigerator for 30 minutes to an hour. I'm going to leave it in there for probably 2 hours. I want to give both of these marinades the benefit of the doubt and allow them to have the most time necessary. That way we can see if they're smacking or if they're lacking. So, excuse me for reaching over the camera. I've got the marinade mixed up real good. This chicken has already been washed and cleaned and plucked. So now we're just gonna put the marinade in, seal this bag back up. Try to coat all the pieces of chicken. I'm just gonna stick them in the pan, that way they don't leak. All right, so now that's the Cajun marinade for the chicken. Now for the wings, this one says it's 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oil, 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. And again, this said this is good for up to 1.5 to 2 pounds of ribs. This rack was actually just over 2 pounds. So we're just gonna make it happen. So we're gonna pour that on in there. Now right off the bat, you can smell the allspice and the spices in this marinade. It smells really good. That one has way more liquid than this one, so I would say this one may be more of a slather, and that one was definitely more of a wet marinade. This is made by a company, or it's called Dimply's Rub and Grill Authentic Marinades, dry seasoning and marinade. So we're gonna see what the marinade talks about. Got my bones washed again as well, membrane pooled, and we're just gonna pour that marinade in there, trying to make sure we get it all. I don't want any excuses. I want to give both of them a fair shot. So again, we're gonna close up this bag. All right, guys, it has been a little over 2 hours that we've marinated these, so I'm just gonna put them on my smoker. Excuse me. I'm using my acorn. I'm not going to show the whole entire cook. It's no need to do that. But you can see I got them, individually cut. I want to make sure to get the marinade over all the ribs. So I'm just going to put the ribs on the upper shelf. We'll put the wings on the bottom. And then I'm just going to cook them till they're ready. Then we're going to see, like I said, if they smacking or if they're lacking. Go ahead and put the rest of this marinade on them. All right, those are the ribs with that jerk seasoning. See, I'm doing the wings. With this Cajun seasoning. This jerk seasoning now, I'll tell you one thing's for sure, it smells fantastic. So if it tastes anything like it smells, we're gonna be good. But we shall see. All right, that's it, y'all. I'm gonna cook them. When I'm done and it's time to taste them, then I'll bring y'all back in. Guys, we are back. We're done with the wings and the ribs. Again, this was basically a review, something I'm going to begin to start calling Smackin' or Lackin'. We tested out this jerk marinade and then this Cajun marinade. So we put the Cajun on the chicken, the jerk on some ribs. Again, here's how they turned out. Everything looks delicious. It smells phenomenal. So if it tastes as good as it smells, then we should be in luck. But I'm gonna go ahead on and we're gonna try the chicken first. Now this is the Cajun marinade. See, the chicken is cooked perfectly. Well, excuse me. Right off the bat, I can tell you that's lacking. It's lacking big time. It has no distinguishable flavors at all. The chicken looks good, but it doesn't. It's not very. It's super bland. There's, you know, you expect Cajun, a little kick, something, you know, some pizzazz. It's flat. So this one here, this Cajun boy, you lacking. We'll go ahead and try one of these ribs. Now these things smell phenomenal. You can see how you know, the color on them from that jerk seasoning. So let's see. I mean, this thing. One more bite. Now, this rib, it tastes good. It's got a little salt. Actually got a little bit of a heat to it, but it doesn't taste jerk at all. You don't get the allspice, the ginger, anything like that in it. This would have been pretty decent on the chicken because it did have that salt content. But as far as a rib, now it's good, but it claims to be a jerk marinade. I wouldn't call it that. So, unfortunately, that you're lacking as well. Good thing is I only paid 50 cents for these a piece. I got them, they were at Big Lots. I saw them, I was like, wait, I'd love to try those. I didn't have the highest expectations. Like I said, they were clearancing them out, but I thought maybe, just maybe. But unfortunately, Dimply's Rub and Grill Authentic marinades, you guys are lacking today. Look, if you guys enjoyed the contents or videos like this, comment down below. I appreciate you guys watching. God bless you. Make sure you share the video, hit the subscribe button, and turn that notification bell on so when I come out with more content, you'll be the first to know. I appreciate you guys. God bless.